Man, this some more bullshit.
Hey, internet. I'm disappointed, bro. I'm really disappointed. So look. I have not been a Star Wars fan for too long. I think I just finished watching all the Star Wars movies around 2019, and for the longest, Star Wars games have been exclusive to EA. And I don't know about you guys, but I've always been waiting for the day that somebody else would get Star Wars away from EA. I felt this way ever since the canceled game that Amy Hennig, the former director of Uncharted, was working on, got canceled. It was like EA didn't really care about the fact that they had one of the biggest franchises ever as a property to work with. EA and Star Wars is like Bandai Namco and anime. It's like you have like all of these great IPs, or in EA's case, you had this one amazing IP and then you do nothing with it. I think like one of the best things that we got out of it was Jedi Fallen Order, and I enjoyed Jedi Fallen Order, but like I would never tell someone, yo, go out and spend $60 on Jedi Fallen Order. It was buggy. It was like the loading screens were god awful. It was a good game, but I mean, how long did it take for us to get Jedi Fallen Order? How long did it take for us to get the current version of Star Wars Battlefront 2? I mean, jeez, man. And finally we get to today where Disney has ripped the Star Wars IP out of EA's hands, and we're starting to get games made by other people. And today it comes out that Star Wars is getting an open world game by Ubisoft. Like, bro, we just went from EA to Ubisoft. And then the other Lucasfilm game, the Indiana Jones game, is gonna be made by Microsoft and Bethesda. Oh my god. We just went from EA to Microsoft, Bethesda, and Ubisoft. This open world game is being made by Massive Entertainment. These are the developers behind The Division, and The Division is the Division is an okay game. It's nice because it's multiplayer. Like if you were to take the cutscenes, the level design, all of that and stack it up, it's not the best game ever, but it's a really nice multiplayer experience. So that kind of makes up for the lack of, other features of the game, other parts of the game. And an open world Star Wars game like The Division, like basically like creating a Destiny with the Star Wars IP and it being made by the Division developers, that would be cold. But I don't think that's what this is. I think this is like a single player open world experience. And if we had to grab the developers that make the most if we had to grab the developers that make the most cookie cutter open world experiences, it's Ubisoft, bro. Like, Ubisoft? Imagine a world where we got a Star Wars game made by any studio within PlayStation Studios. Now, I'm super biased to PlayStation for good reason, but let's think about some other developers. What if the Star Wars IP somehow got into Rockstar's hands, or From Software's hands, or Rocksteady's hands? Now I know Rocksteady's Warner Brothers, but like there's so many great developers out there that actually make really good games. I mean, even if EA kept it and allowed BioWare to make a game with it, like that could have been something, man. Like, and then bro, an open world game by Massive Entertainment. In my last video, I talked about letting them make a For Honor style game for Star Wars, and that would be Ubisoft. That would be them giving it to Ubisoft Montreal, I'm pretty sure. And I would have been cooling with that. But I'm not looking for another open world Ubisoft game just with the Star Wars IP, man. Now, it's not like Massive has done something to me in the past that has scarred me to the point where I don't want to see them ever touch the Star Wars IP. It's just the fact that there's so many known cold developers out there that could have, we'll see what happens, man. But the writing is on the wall right now. It's being directed by this guy named Julian. I'm sorry, I can't pronounce his last name. And he directed The Division 2 and The Crew. And I'm also starting to see that it's not 100% that this game would be a single player open world game. If this game is a Crew Division style of game, you know, kind of like a Destiny, I'm not gonna lie, this could be heat. This could be some heat, but time will tell. Thanks for checking in. Hope you can see the bright side of this that I can. All right, peace.